to the FOC show. For anyone who doesn't know, FOC means final order cutoff. And what that is every 4 weeks, right about, or not every 4 weeks, sorry. We have to order every new release 4 weeks in advance, right about. Sometimes 3 weeks, but most of the time closer to 4 weeks, especially if it's from Marvel. The reason that we have to do this is because it helps the comic publishers go to print run based off of what the order numbers look like. They know how many to print. They know how many they have to distribute out. The best way to guarantee yourself the covers you want is to send me an email and then have a pre-FOC request put in. It assures that we order a copy knowing that you are going to want it and it'll get dropped in your box or held for you upon the release date. But that is why occasionally if you call a store the day before a book releases, they already don't have it. Their orders could have already been sold out to subs because we have to do that 4 weeks in advance. We're not ordering the day before and having them show up day of. The way you submit your request is you just send me an email with the full title, the cover preference, and the issue number to Brenna at thecollectivecomics.com, and then I process your request in. This is going to be a little bit of a quicker show today. I'm just going to kind of highlight a bunch of the stuff that I think is super important through the FOC. I'm sorry I wasn't able to do one last week. We had a really crazy pre-release weekend, and all my time was spent out on the floor. But anyone who did send me emails, I did still get this process in for you. So I'm going to start with DC. There's an Absolute Dark Knight's Death Metal hardcover. It has the whole collection in there for you. Aquaman, 80 Years of the King of the Seven Seas, Deluxe Edition, the full story. Batman Beyond the White Knight, number 7 of 8, getting close to the finale for this. There's an A and a B cover, which are both beautiful. World's Finest, number 10, a beautiful Dan Mora cover, as well as a Paul McCartney holiday cardstock variant by Dan Mora, which is interesting. Batman vs. Robin, number 4. That's the A cover. There's a Simone DeMeo B cover and a Sweeney Boo C cover with Satana right on it, which I think is beautiful. Black Adam, The Justice Society Case Files has a trade paperback coming out. Catwoman, number 50, has an A cover and a beautiful Sosa Micah B cover that I am obsessed with, as well as a Stefan Sejic C cover and a Nathan Surdsey holiday variant where Catwoman and Batman are under the mistletoe. There's also a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Spawn variant for Catwoman 50 that I'm very excited about. Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths, number 7. I'm just going to flip through the sides for these covers because there are a lot of them. Off of memory, I believe there's 11 total open order covers for this book. There's obviously the A cover. This is the finale, by the way, which is why there's so many covers. And it's considered a finale of DC's big mainline event of this comic rotation. But that's the A cover. There's an Infinite Crisis homage cover done by Victor Bogdanovic. There is a cover with Dan Mora's character that was created in World's Finest. There's 2 covers with it, a Tony S. Daniel cardstock variant and a Felipe Masavera cardstock variant. George Perez also has a tribute cardstock variant for this book. He's right there, drawing Titan's Tower with all the Titans and then the Justice League. I love this cover. I think it's beautiful. This will probably be the one we have the most of on the shelf. If you want it, definitely still request it. But if you want any of them at all, make sure you specify them in your request. With there being so many covers, we have to really pick our spots with each one. But if you do want a specific cover, we do want to get it for you. So make sure you put requests in for it. Dawn of DC covers are being done for all of this. They're supposed to be like connecting with the Justice League. They're done by Dan Mora. They look beautiful. But Batman, Superman's on the first one, Flash and Green Lantern, and then Wonder Woman and Aquaman. And then there's the fourth one with Nightwing and Shazam. And those are all the open order covers for that book. DC Universe by Dwayne McDuffie is getting a nice hardcover. DC vs. Vampires, number 6. This is the finale of the book. It has 2 covers FOC, an A and a B. Death of Superman 30th Anniversary Special is getting a second print with the Dan Jurgens full gatefold variant. I believe off of memory, do not 100% quote me on this. This is the cover without the poly bag. Flash 789 has an A and a B cover. FOCing, oops, there we go. GCPD, The Blue Wall, number 3 of 6, has an A and a B cover. Harley Quinn, the animated series, Legion of Bats, number 3, has an A and a B cover. Nightwing 99 has a beautiful A cover, as well as a Jamal Combo B cover, and a holiday cardstock variant where he's on an ornament. It looks like the Epcot ball. And then there's also the Dan Mora cardstock variant. For that, there was a Batgirls cover last week that had her in front and him in back. This is the flip side of that. Scooby-Doo, Where Are You, number 119 is FOCing. Stargirl, The Lost Children, number 2 is FOCing. If you picked up this book and you like it, make sure you add it to sub. There's an A cover, a B cover, and a really cute holiday C cover that I adore. Tales from Earth 6, A Celebration of Stan Lee, number 1, has an A cover and a B cover Batman variant. There are other covers as well. For anyone who's wondering what this is, it's not written by Stan Lee, obviously, but it's written by a creative team that is pulling out of the universe that he created. There's a Riley Rusimo Justice League variant, a Jason Howard Green Lantern variant, and a Kelly Jones Sandman variant. There's also an Ariel Clone Superman variant, a Kyle Hotch Shazam variant, and a Christian Ward Flash variant that looks amazing. A Clayton Henry Wonder Woman variant, a Jorge Corona Aquaman variant, a Dan Panasonian Catwoman variant. And those are all the open order covers. There are a ton, so make sure you take a look. Titans United Bug Pack number 4 has an A and a B cover FOCing. The B covers have been done by Derek Chu and have been showcasing all of the Titans, and I love them. I think they're amazing. There's also a holiday variant for this book. That's super cute. They got each other's villains for Christmas, and I love it. West to Sundown number 7 has an A, a B, and a C cover all FOCing. Wonder Woman Historia, the Amazon's number 3 of 3. The series is finally going to be finishing out after so long. There's a beautiful A and B cover for this book. Jumping straight into the Marvel FOC, Avengers 64. Avengers 64 has an art dream variant that is literally gorgeous. I saw this cover on Twitter and freaked out. I think it's beautiful. And there's also an 80s cover for this book, like 80s inspired, and an Inhyuk classic homage variant. Avengers War Across Time. This is a poster. This is not a comic book. This probably will be a comic book, but right now it's a poster. Captain America Sentinel of Liberty number 8 has an A cover and a Malieve classic homage variant FOCing. Lots of homages on this FOC, I've noticed. There's a Noto variant as well for that book. Captain Marvel 45 has an A cover and an Aqua variant, as well as a Carnero classic homage variant. Fantastic Four number 1, the Alex Ross Fantastic Four, is getting a second print of the A cover. Fantastic Four number 3 will be FOCing. This is the Alex Ross variant for that. And there's also a Jimenez classic homage variant. Ghost Rider number 10 is getting a poster. Gold Goblin number 3 has a J. Scott Campbell homage variant and an A cover. This is part of the Dark Web universe expansion thing where they tie into every book. This is one of those. Joe Fixit number 1 is FOCing. There's also a Noir Headshot variant for that, and a Riley Window Shade variant, as there typically are with new Marvel number 1s. Marauders number 10 has one of the most beautiful Peach Momoko covers I've seen in my life. It's so purple. I love it. There's also a Jen Bartel homage variant and a Segovia variant. Marvel is doing 2023 calendars. If you want one, let us know. Planet Hulk Worldbreaker number 3 has an A cover and a Bradshaw variant FOCing, as well as a McGinnis variant. Wanda is getting a solo series, y'all. Scarlet Witch #1. This is the A cover done by Russell Donnerman. There's a Women of Marvel variant that I think is so beautiful. This cover looks so good. I love it. And a Hughes Classic Homage variant. And a Demonized variant. This is my favorite of the bunch. There's also a poster of the #1 A cover and a red blank variant if you want to take it to a convention and have it sketched on. And then the classic Riley window shade variant. And a Tau variant. There's so many versions of this book. I like this cover a lot too. Secret Invasion #3 will be FOC in. This is the A cover. This is the Aspinall variant. This is the Loeb Marvel Anatomy variant. Shang-Chi Master of the Ten Rings #1 is going to be FOCing. This is an A cover. This is a Ruan variant. Sins of Sinister #1 is getting a poster. Spider-Man 2 Bagley second print variant. This is an original cover. Spider-Man #4 is also FOCing. This is the A cover. This is the Cassidy Classic Homage variant that I think looks amazing. Spider-Man The Lost Hunt #1 is getting a Ryan Brown second print. In the original first print of this book, there is no Kraven in the background, and now there is, and I think that's really cool. Star Wars 30 has an A cover, which looks beautiful, and a Christopher action figure variant. And a Wingard Attack of the Clones 20th anniversary variant. Star Wars The High Republic #2 is getting a second print with an original cover. Star Wars The Mandalorian #5 is getting a second print with a recolored cover. Ultraman The Mystery of Ultra 7 #5 has an A cover FOCing, as well as a Sama variant. X-Force 36 has an A cover and a Klein Stormbreakers variant. Is he on the first print, Roy? I could be misremembering. I thought it was a black background, but maybe I was not paying attention. Liefeld Classic Homage variant for X-Force 36 as well. X-Men Legends #5 has an A cover. X-Men Red #10 has an A cover and a Donnerman Homage variant. And a Inhuckley Demonized variant. And a McCone, that's a 1 in 25. Ant-Man Giant Man Epic Collection. This is a little trade paperback. Doctor Strange Epic Collection, another trade paperback. Edge of Spider-Verse is getting a trade. Guinness Vell Captain Marvel is getting a trade. Marvel Knights Make the World Go Away is getting a trade. Also, I lied. Craven was on the first print. Roy just confirmed. Miles Morales, the Avenger, is getting a trade. Star Wars Bounty Hunters Volume 5 is going to be coming out. Marvel Graphic Comics box, Captain Marvel and X-Men boxes. Red Goblin boxes. Captain Marvel by Kelly Thompson. This is the Volume 1 Omnibus. There's also a direct market version. And that is the end of the Marvel FOC. Super quick, I just want to show off some independents that I think is important to note. Grimm is coming off of hiatus. Grimm #6 FOCs this week. There are more covers, so definitely go check it out if you are interested. And then Mighty Morphin Power Rangers TMNT, the second crossover, is getting another 5-issue miniseries. I pulled up the Eastman cover and the Frisson covers because I think they're gorgeous, but there are so many covers for this book. So if you're interested in the title, check out Previews World and look through the covers. Make sure you request them so we know kind of where we're ordering on this book. But yeah, that is the end of the FOC, y'all. Make sure you send me your emails, DC FOCs today, so get them in as quick as possible. And then Marvel will be FOC in tomorrow, as well as the independents. But have a great rest of your weekend and have a good rest of your week. And I'll see you guys next week.